Hey guys, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Yesterday I did a really cute look on myself that I actually just always find myself doing on myself. The only difference yesterday was I had ruby lip and cheek on. So I'm gonna do that for you guys here because it was, I got a really nice compliment about it. Somebody, my friend Maggie, said that it was her favorite look on myself, on me, that she's seen. And I've done a lot of looks for you guys, obviously. So I was like, maybe I should do this for you guys because it took just about maybe 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes tops. Another thing I'm going to do a quick little announcement is that we have new products out. We have 2 new lip and cheeks, which if you guys are new customers of mine and don't know a lot about mascara, is we have cream-based makeup. And so our lip and cheek is interchangeable. You could use it both because it's cream. So lipstick is cream and it makes sense, right? So we have 2 new lip and cheeks, a brand new Illuminator, and 2 new brushes. Wait, 1 new brush? Wait, maybe 1 new brush? I think it's 1 new brush, the Buffy brush. Yes, that's just 1. I'm going to post a graphic about it. I haven't gotten around to posting a graphic about it. And if I don't do that, then how are you guys going to know unless you follow, hey Veronica, unless you follow Maskcara on Instagram or Facebook. So I am going to, I literally just checked my porch to see if it arrived yet. My package hasn't arrived yet, but I want to demo the new products for you guys. But for now, I'm going to do my old, like the look I go to all the time. So I'm going to start. I'm going to prime my face. If you have oily skin, I suggest you use this one, the Stay Out There Gorgeous. It has no SPF. And then if you have normal skin, since summer is approaching, use the Stay Outside setting spray. It's got SPF 30. Something in SPF is like a little bit more oily. So if you have oily skin, I don't suggest it. But yeah. Either one is good. It's just good to have SPF in the summer. So we are in Chicago here having like 60-degree weather today, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. So I'm going to start real quick. I don't know if I've lightened up, but I guess we'll find out. And this is the only tin that I have with me at the moment. But I'm going to start with Mango and then see where it goes. I can always make myself look a little darker by sunless tanning in a little bit if I need to, but I'm going to start out here. So I'm going to actually do my darker color. I showed you guys this trick the other day on the upper part of my face, and then I'm going to do my lighter color on the lower part of my face. So I have an idea for a video coming up. Hey, Tony. I have an idea for a video coming up. I'm going to do one side this new technique and the other side this old technique because I am curious to see what one I like better, and I would like to see it side by side. So a lot of my customers, aka you guys right now, are using my old technique, and I want to see it side by side to know if I should start suggesting this to you guys or not. I don't know. So anyways, so what I'm doing is just kind of do my face first, and then my eyes and lips and everything are going to be the really mind-blowing part. Sorry, I'm getting a chat. I have a chat. Me and my mascara girls chat together, and I keep on getting the notifications. So another thing is I have Vegas coming up, Vegas conference coming up in August for mascara, and we just found out that we are getting a release of brand new products that the cosmetics industry or the beauty industry has never seen before. Do you know how exciting that is? That is just the whole reason why I even started in this business, is because I'm not really a big direct sales girl. I actually don't like it when I'm marketed to and all of that. So the only reason I got into this company is because this is a product that I actually cannot find in the store. And so my mind was blown. So the company just keeps on impressing me, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I mean, that's a really big statement. We're going to have new products that the beauty industry has never seen before. What is it going to be? What are we going to have? I am so excited about it. So excited. My thing is, I love to support my friends and all of that. Like, I've definitely bought Rodan and Fields and Monet and all of that, but I don't buy things that I can't like pick out myself unless I absolutely need it, or if there's just nothing else on the market like it. And for me, mascara is just, there's nothing else on the market like it. Like you can't go to, you just can't, we just don't have this. And they're like, this isn't at Sephora. It's not at Ulta. It's not at Nordstrom. It's not at, you know, the new cosmetics places. Charlotte Tilbury doesn't sell this kind of makeup. MAC doesn't sell this kind of makeup. Urban Decay, Benefit, nobody, you know. Tarte. So, anyway, that's my rant. I'm just very excited about it. Can't wait to show you guys. Can't wait to tell you guys about it. The artist opportunity is available for you guys too. If you wanted to make extra money, you could. That's what I did. I mean, I quit my job because my old boss wouldn't give me a raise, and I was well deserved. And so I said, you know what? F you, I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna stay home with my kids. We can make it work. And then we made it work, but I would lay awake in bed at night and wonder, the hell am I gonna do when my kids go to school? Like, I can't just sit at home and eat bonbons and be broke. Like, I need to figure out a way to like make some money, because the money that I was making at my job was what we were like spending. Like it was our extra money. And so this kind of fell into my lap. Thank God it did. But I mean, I found out about this like on accident. And so I want to tell you guys about it too, you know? But you guys being my customers are also just as good. So that's just as good. But if you guys were looking for like extra money or something for yourself, this is an awesome way to do it. Okay, so I'm going to use the Perfector sponge, and then I'm going to blend in my contour. This is a little too wet. Oh my God, I'm using a dish rag. Hold on. So I am just, okay, so what I almost did was I started blending out my makeup with a wet Perfector sponge. That's a big no-no. Big no-no, actually, because that'll take your makeup off. So make sure you wring it out good enough, like in a towel, okay? So you want it to double in size, and then wring it out, and you want to make sure you replace these bad boys every 3 months or so, because it's a sponge and it carries bacteria, and you just want to get a new one every 3 months. Okay, so there's that. So I'm just blending out my contour, and then you guys are gonna see very shortly how quick like my eye makeup is. I did my brows already because first of all, I need to tint them. They lightened up in the sun a lot when I was in Florida, and they are just naturally kind of like a dirty brown, and I don't have like very, very thick eyebrows. So I filled those in, and then I'm just gonna kind of blend this through. Okay, so you can add a little bit more contour if you want, if you like it deeper, but right now I'm just gonna do this for now. What I go in and do is I use, this is like the softest effing brush ever. Okay, this is the BBF brush. So good, so good. Yeah, Veronica, whatever is good for you. I mean, whatever you like to do better. You know, you do your makeup every day, so you know what you like. I do my blending with my brush a lot too, but you know, I feel like the sponge is really, really good for like perfecting at the end. So like the sponge is like the Perfector sponge, but I blend a lot with my brush too, and I skip that step a lot of the times. But I definitely think it's really good for like beginners that haven't really gotten familiar with the contouring aspect of it, you know? So like blending with a brush for somebody who's new at this, it might be overwhelming. So I like to kind of speak about the sponge a little bit, because that really does sort of take like the work out a little bit. So I'm using just linen to brighten up the center of my face and then under my eyes there, okay? So now I'll go in, and then I actually will blend it with this or my finger. You can dab this on with your finger too. I mean, I've done it all, but I guess I'm just pulling out all the stops for you guys. So I wanted to, I'm starting to do this group a lot more. Oh, really? Like, that's funny. You have freckles where your contour goes. Oh, yeah, I can see how that would happen. You're like, wait, is that dirt or what's going on? You know what's funny is my, I think I said this the other day in one of my videos, my skin has like changed a little bit. I used to do really, really well with Astoria contour, and it started to like reject my skin. Like my skin started to reject it. So I would always like over blend it. So I know what you mean, because it was like not blending. Like it wasn't like, this is Ash, and Ash is like my go-to. And then when I'm really quite tan, I can do indigo, which is so weird because indigo is super warm. I don't know. I just got to sit down and sort of play with it a little bit, I guess. But all right, we are going to bronze real quick. And where did right in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna bronze really quick for you guys because this is where the fun begins. So I'm gonna use my B squared as always. I just kind of put a few in there because I was on the go. This is actually still my gym bag setup. I decided not to get ready at the gym today and just sort of sit and relax and look at my phone and do some research and stuff while my kids were still in daycare. I worked out for the first 40 minutes and then I used like another half hour or so just to like relax, chat with my sister. It's really hard for me to focus when I have like noise around, or my kids around really. So I thought I would like seize the opportunity. Anyways, so I was gonna get ready. So that's my gym bag makeup palette. So I bronzed a little bit. Let me swipe this away. Is your Astoria thick too? Mine is kind of thick too. I feel like, well, I haven't necessarily seen the difference. Is your Astoria thick compared to your other contours, you mean? Like it's just, you feel like it's like a weird formulation or something? All right, now I'm gonna go in with Ruby. I used to be like kind of almost anti-blush, but now I really appreciate blush. So I'm gonna dab that right onto my cheeks. Whoa, it's kind of a lot, but that's okay. When did you order it, Veronica? Because you can exchange it if something's wrong with it for 30 days. Holy ball sacks. That was a lot of blush. I just said holy ball sacks on camera for you guys. Sorry. That is a lot of blush. So this is where color correcting comes in. We are going to just go over that a little bit. Oh my God, is my son ever gonna go to sleep? He's been upstairs in his crib for like a half hour and he was quiet and he just started talking. It's like, what the heck are you doing, dude? Okay. Oh, you guys, I have so much to do all the time. I mean, how does it feel? How do I feel like I'm the busiest human on the planet all the time? Like, I don't understand. There's always more that I need to do or feel like I want to do. I was going to, let me see. Okay. You know what? Let me look into that. It could just be the formulation of that color in like in itself, you know, like since it's a little bit darker, like the ingredients in it might make it hard. I don't know. Let me see what mine is like and then I'll tell you. So I'm going back to basics with the cream illuminator. I'm using rose gold a lot these days. It's just the one that I always it's the one that I always go to. There's like, you just get so much control over it. Our powders are so amazing, but sometimes I don't want to be that intense. So if you want like a more subtle glow, use a cream. You'll be happy that you did. All right, let me just kind of blend that in and let me get the show on the road for you guys a little bit. So I'm gonna start out. I actually found a product that goes hand in hand really well with mascara. This one is Buxom Plumpline lip liner. So this one is Dolly Danger, and it goes really well with Ruby. So I'm gonna line my lips with this. Okay, and then the other side of this is a brush. So if you don't have any napkins handy with you, or you don't have your multitasker with you, you can just go dip into Ruby and apply it, and then you don't have to get your finger all dirty. Okay, so this is Ruby. I really like Ruby a lot because it's like a reddish pink, not so bright, you know? So we're gonna do that. And then before I forget, I'm going to spray my face with setting spray because my face is all donezo. I really soak it. Sometimes I watch my videos and I'm like, oh, you didn't spray enough in that video, my friend. So really soak your face. Your makeup will thank you. And then who else is watching? So now I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow. I'm gonna use the one brush, and this is gonna take me 2 seconds. Hey, Susan, hello, how are you? So first I'm gonna go in with my setting powder and just like sweep over anything that might be still tacky and absorb any like oil or cream or whatever. That way my eyeshadow doesn't stick. I'm gonna go in, these are my 4 colors that I use all the time. You can tell I love those ones very much. Sabrina, Bubba, Philly, and Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes is an oldie but goodie, my friends. I love it. So for my hooded eyes, what I find myself doing, which some people don't agree with, but it works for my eyes. You might wanna close your eyes when you do it. But when I do my transition color, I keep my eyes open because as you can see, my crease here ends, and then this is just kind of like hooded. So what I'm gonna do is try to bring that together. So I have to keep my eye open so I can see that. Okay, and now I'll close it. Windshield wiper motions. You could just go over your whole lid if you wanted. I'm still using the product that I picked up in the first place. I'm gonna go in with the other eye. This is like insanely quick and insanely easy. I'm really not even gonna worry about too much eyeliner today either because I don't feel like it. I've been so stinking lethargic and tired. I cannot get enough rest and sleep these days. I don't know what's going on. I have Mirena, you know, the birth control, like the IUD, and I don't get a period with it. So I'm thinking that it's like an invisible period that I get sometimes. And I'm gonna start paying attention to whether or not it is every month in the beginning of the month, because it started just a couple days ago. So the beginning of April, I'm gonna see if this happens in the beginning of May. It's just so strange. And all I wanna eat is food and garbage and junk food and blah, 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 blah. So all the period symptoms without the period. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Philly, just a little bit. You don't wanna overdo it. And then I use the same side of my eyeshadow everything. I still use the eyeshadow everything as much as I used to. Some of you guys ask me what I use most of, what brush, and I still use the eyeshadow everything. It's an oldie but goodie. I can't stray from it because I blend a lot with my eyeshadow looks. With my style of eyeshadow that I usually stick to, I need this side of the brush. Okay, so you just sort of like little by little, and then you just sort of make it look really blurred out on the outside of your eyes. You see how good that's looking already? It's just 2 colors. And then you can use this side. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but I don't really care. So we're gonna use this side. We're gonna go in with Bright Eyes. And I'm gonna apply this here. So I'm gonna do it wherever I don't have any shadow on. So this whole little section meeting up right in the middle there. See how easy peasy? And then I'll just carry some shadow down to the bottom. Okay, let me wipe this off on my, I'll just wipe it off on my arm. I'm gonna go in a little bit with Bubba, a little bit with Philly, and then we're gonna go like that. So I talk about Kara a lot. She's who Maskcara is named after. She invented Maskcara. She's Kara. So it's, she does webinars and trainings and stuff, or just talks about techniques or products with us like a couple times a month. Pretty cool. She used to be like just a full-time beauty blogger. So she's got some good little tips up her sleeve. And she had mentioned that she just loves, when people do like pretty dark and almost kind of low, under eye eyeshadow, because it sort of mimics when your whole look is all done, when you have your mascara on and everything, it sort of mimics the natural shadow that occurs under your eyes. So she's very much like, her style is just the natural glam, not like the fancy makeup artist makeup. She does a lot of what our products really kind of are. We're not like a MAC or anything. We're, you know, very natural and very natural glam. That's her style, and I love that about her. So it's just a quick little tip that I never forgot, and I thought I'd pass it along to you guys. Is just this down here will sort of mimic the natural shadow that you would get in your eyes anyways. And it's kind of like a sultry look when everything's pulled together. Wait, I am gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. I hope that we get an eyeliner brush like this because I'm still using Morphe. I would love if everything I used was mascara, but anyway, so right now I could use Cola, but I don't have it with me. So I'm gonna use Maybelline Eye Studio. It's in a little pot like this. And I'm just gonna like tight line my eyes. Okay. And just like deepen up my natural lash line a little bit. And then I'm gonna do a little on the outside. I'm not even putting my lashes on today. I've been into the more natural look these days. Next week I'm gonna feel different. I'm gonna go back to the magnetic lashes. I don't know, this is just how I feel. But I really like, there's a lot of print makeup that I've noticed that like, you know, print work like for campaigns and stuff, like actual makeup on these models. And they don't have these crazy long eyelashes I noticed anymore. It's kind of like, I feel like it's slowly phasing out. Like we're going back to like the natural thing, which is really exciting because who got time for that? You know what I mean? So just really closely get into your lash line. I notice really small details sometimes and people are like, how do you even notice that? I'm like, I don't know, I just look at that. I admire beauty in people and like how it's done, you know? So that's that, kind of like straying away from the ends, but I kind of got my ends on this one, so I'm gonna try to make it even. Just a little bit, just really like thickening up the inner lash line. Like, oh, I just probably, like right up in here, okay? Take your wand and just like wiggle it back and forth really close to your waterline. You know what? That's why I feel like me and you have always connected, Veronica. Because like you appreciate me and I appreciate you and like we see similar vision. So I love that. Because you know, like that's the cool thing I think about just makeup in general is you can, it's not a commitment. I'm kind of afraid of commitment if we're being honest. So I like that you can just change what you're doing. Okay, so this was it. So I used the Ruby Lip and Cheek and then I used those 4 colors. I used Bright Eyes, Bubba, Sabrina, and Philly, and that created like my whole look. And then I used the one brush, the eyeshadow everything. So yeah, that's that. So you guys, thanks for watching. Veronica, thanks for watching that whole one with me. That That was amazing of ya. I'm glad that you are tuning in. I've been like losing myself with is like how to balance like all of the social medias, because my ideal career is to be like a YouTube vlogger, influencer. Like that'd be cool one day if companies came to me and they were like, I like your following, I like your message, would you be able to do this, and then we'll pay you X amount of dollars. Like that would be really, really cool. So I'm trying to just sort of like, and not beauty products or anything. I want it to be like more of a women empowerment type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, so if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see that there, but I'm trying to find out an actual way to implement my YouTube, because I need to upload all of these videos onto YouTube. So if anybody's got any tips or tricks of how I can do that, I love you. Thank you. You're always beautiful too. If anyone has any tips of how I can try to do that without getting so overwhelmed, that'd be great. So anyways, follow me on Instagram. It's Confidence in a Compact, obviously, like this group name. And then I'm working on my YouTube. So that's that, okay? Instead of a blog, I don't have time to type. So I'm going to just do vlogs because I do have time to talk on camera. All right, thanks guys for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm going to demo the new products pretty soon for you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.